more. Hi, T.
Yeah, it's called Legacy Vine, and this is Mariah Padilla here to tell us a little bit more about it. So you started a podcast a while ago, right?
Yeah, that's right. I did. When I was living in Southern California, I started a podcast called Unassuming Collective.
Okay.
And I was doing shorter interviews with people and just spending a quick amount of time with them. And I decided to turn it into a business called Legacy Vine so that I would be able to spend more time with people and just getting to know deeper about their life and their experiences and their personal history.
Yeah, you're like a historian, right? And you're offering these services to people that you're recording important times in their lives, whether they be like someone that's a senior or maybe a couple that's about to get married, right?
Yes, that's right. Yeah, so I have the opportunity to sit down with clients and interview them about their life, and so that they can share it with future generations. And I also started a small branch where I could interview love letters and vows for couples, sort of as a foundation for the future of their journey together.
And how's it going? How many stories have you recorded? And how long is this? Like if I were to watch one, how long?
Well, it's all audio, so there's no visual. I do photos with them, with the interviews sometimes. The stories can be however long the person feels like they need. So I could spend days and hours with someone just getting to know about their life, or it could be just an hour or two, however much they feel like they need to say in order to truly tell their story.
What have you learned so far?
It's a great question. I've learned so much. The main thing I've learned is that people are very eager to share their stories. It's just that they sometimes don't have the space or the opportunity to do so. So I actually have done storytelling open mics as well, where I give people a platform to come and share their story in a live setting.
Okay.
So yeah, I think that's the biggest lesson that I've learned.
After you're done recording and editing, I'm guessing you're editing as well. How are you giving the audio source to them?
Yeah, good question. So the podcast interviews I'm obviously sharing on the podcast, which is on iTunes and also my website. But for my business with Legacy Vine, since they tend to be more intimate and they're sharing more personal information, I create private web pages for each client where they can download the audio, and I can also post all their photos there so that everything's in one place all together.
I love it. Thank you so much for sharing. And so how can people get a hold of you real quick?
Yeah, anyone who's interested in learning more can visit unassumingcollective.com. I'm also on Instagram and Facebook, and on June 23rd, I'm actually relaunching the podcast. I took a little break from it, but Tuesday, June 23rd, we're starting the Summer of Love series, and I'm sharing stories from couples about how they met. And the first story that we're sharing actually is a couple that met in Sacramento. They now live in Brooklyn, New York. Their story starts at Old Ironside. So if anyone wants to subscribe in iTunes and listen to that, they can do that.
Wonderful. Thank you, Mariah. All right, and I love your shirt. I need a shirt like that.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I can get you one. Everyone has a story.
Everyone has a story, right? I love it. All right, good luck with your business, and you know, let us know and keep in touch, okay?
I will. Thank you so much.
You bet. Back over to you.
She could